welcome back to Reactions That Rock. I am Seth, a former radio DJ, now a YouTube sensation with 1 billion subscribers. Seriously, check it out. You're missing out? Hit that subscribe button. Definitely do it. You don't want to be the last kid on the bus. Anyway. Oh yeah, it's a short bus. Shh. Anyway, yes, I made that joke. I'm old enough where that's still funny to me, okay? Back off. Or hate me in the comments. I don't care. Feed my engagement. It's all good. Anyway, a few of you have told me that if I'm really digging the rock and roll, that I need to check out a band called Falling in Reverse. I guess they're huge, and I guess Ronnie Radke, their lead singer, is a little bit controversial in some of his takes, but we're not digging into any of that. What we are digging into is the actual music. I am checking out their cover of Papa Roach's Last Resort. I remember working in radio when Last Resort first showed up and Papa Roach jumped in on the scene. Yeah, I'm that old. Anyway, I loved the song then. I don't know what I'm getting into now, but it's, so far, it looks a little interesting. So we're going to check out Falling in Reverse, Last Resort. And it says reimagined. There have been a few reimaginings of this song throughout the years. There's kind of like a rapcore one that's out there. So I got no idea what I'm getting into, but I'm jumping into it with both feet. Without further ado, this is Falling in Reverse, Last Resort, my first time ever hearing it. Let's see how it is. I was not expecting strings.
Suffocation, no breathing, don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. This is my last resort. Cut my life into pieces, erase my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing, don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. Do you even care if I die bleeding? Would it be wrong or it be right if I took my life tonight? Chances are that I might. Mutilation out of sight, and I'm contemplating suicide. I'm contemplating suicide. 'Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine.
Alright, I'm gonna just pause it right there. This is not what I expected. From a band that once had to cancel some shows because their laptops were stolen or missing or lost in movement, I was expecting something really kind of dubsteppy, a little bit on that kind of electronica noise. And I know Falling in Reverse has some of that in there. This was not at all how I thought this song was going to go, with a piano ballad and strings. And yeah, there's a little bit of effects in there. I'd also be lying if I told you I didn't think he's using a little bit of auto-tune, but if we're being honest here, everybody in the industry does these days, so it's not a terrible thing, and it's not like oversampled or overmodulated like a Lil Wayne song, so that's, I got no problem with it. I am, so far kind of digging it. Was not expecting a ballad. I'll be honest, this hit me upside the head in the most delightful, pleasant way. There's a 50-50 chance that I will be crying like a bee when this thing is over. But for now, I'm digging it, and I'm also feeling it. This is emotionally scarring. So, job well done.
Downward spiral, where do I begin? It all started
I love that. Okay, this is the point in time where every other reaction artist, yeah, I just called myself an artist. Holy crap! This is where every other reaction video on the internet does their thumbnail. So hold on just a second. I'm gonna make my my official reaction thumbnail on this. It's not really. I stick with the one I do, but you ready for it? Okay. Profanity alert. As you know, I don't like to swear when I'm doing these. I am an old school radio guy. Profanity is foreboding. But I'm going to warn you, there's profanity coming up right now. So if you got kids in the room or if you're one of the not cool parents, and I say that tongue in cheek, hide your kids' ears. That was fucking beautiful. There is nothing else I can say about it. Oh my God. Not the sound I was expecting, but right there in the heartstrings, right there in the emotions. The lyrics to the song do very, very, very well in that kind of SoCal punk rock. Not punk, but that kind of, you know, the sound that Papa Roach has. The lyrics fit that very, very well. It's always weird to me to see a cover that changes the sound of the song, because then you wonder if the lyrics are really going to vibe with the sound. And 1000% they totally did. And the video to boot, the whole world is falling down around him, and then all of a sudden, right towards the end where he does go on living this way, the world kind of starts to rebuild itself just a little bit, showing that there's at least one more day of an intact world in Ronnie Radke's future. This was absolutely gorgeous. One thing I would have liked to have seen, and this is just me being a fanboy of the rock genre and the throwbacks to Papa Roach, I think the song was so different in its tone and the way that it carried through and its instrument choice and everything that I kind of might have liked to see maybe, I don't know, what were Jacoby Shaddix? Is that what we're calling him these days? He was Kobe Dick when I met him. But anyway, and he was fat just like me, but good for him. Anyway, I kind of would have liked to see him show up, even if he was just belting out something in the background, or if they just sampled a little bit of the original really low under it. But that's just me being a fanboy. The song didn't need it. This stands on its own, and it was a fantastic song. I just love callbacks to the original when the song is so different. Other than that, and again, that's just something I would have liked to see. It doesn't take away from what I did see. This was fantastic. I enjoy it. The dude can sing, with or without a little voice modulation, with or without the effects. He can clearly sing. One thing I loved that he did in this song that really took me by surprise was that when you expect the voice to go high, he drops it low. And that, to me, really carried a different tone. That showed the despair. You expect that voice, because you hear the original, you know the way the song sounds. You expect a higher note. You know, you expect him singing at a higher tone going up, and he just drops it right down. And I thought that really, really conveyed the tone of the song. That's one thing that the original might have missed a chance to do, was to really show that you're using your vocals to show that despair, to show the crumbling of your emotional world around you. And by dragging the notes down, that's kind of poetic. I'm sure it was done on purpose, with the intent to deliberately show the emotional range and to bring it down. Most musicians and lyricists, when they sing, they do choose the tones of which they sing for a reason in the song. So I'd be willing to bet that that was a very intentional decision, not just because it was where Radke's vocal range was most comfortable, but because he really wanted to bring it down. I dig it. That's a 10 out of 10 for me. You heard my concrete profane opinion. That was one of the most beautiful songs I've heard in a long time, as far as taking something we might know or a feeling we might know and just really hammering it home. That was very well done. I am a fan. I like it. And speaking of likes, this is the time where I beg you to hit those thumbs. Go ahead and like this video if you liked this video. Go ahead and like this video if you didn't like it or if you were indifferent. I just smash thumbs, man. Be a carpenter. Smash thumbs. Yeah, that's just a stupid joke. But trust me, if you hang around here, you'll find out we have plenty of those. No short supply of stupid jokes. What is in short supply? I need more comments and recommendations. Tell me what other songs I need to check out, what other bands I need to check out. Go ahead, drop those in the comments down there. I love some of the ideas and the recommendations you're giving me. Fantastic stuff. Keep them coming. And until we see each other again, rock and freaking roll.